Hello guys, Danilo here. We're in the XP conference. I'm here with Scott Ambler. And we have some questions for you guys from Brazil that we want to ask him. So the first one is from Wagner Fusca, and he want to know, what do you think about the Agile DBA right now?
Yeah. So I think certainly Agile database techniques in general are critical. We're seeing a huge pickup now, finally, in particularly in the data warehousing space. But helping data professionals in general to become more agile is absolutely critical. We're seeing more and more organizations that are desperate to find this. From a consulting and services point of view, this is a phenomenally good market to be getting into right now. Because, frankly, I could place dozens of agile data warehousing coaches right now. Every customer we have desperately wants help there. So I think there's some very good things going on there. So yeah, it's absolutely critical. The techniques are still solid. They've been. I actually just responded to an email the other day, asking me, what should I do about, how should I learn this Agile database stuff? And I said, here, go to the Agile Data site and check it out, and a bunch of great techniques there. So absolutely critical.
Okay. Thank you. And the other one, so Martin Fowler published, some years ago, an article about Strangler Application, and we want to know your opinion on this.
Yes, I think all patterns, all techniques, all practices have strengths and weaknesses. So I think that's always our approach in Disciplined Agile. And so there's no such thing as a best practice, no such thing as an absolutely worst practice. So the questions I would ask with respect to that is, when does that make sense? When does it not? When does it not make sense? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? And I think the advantage of that, this is a great way to pay down technical debt and to evolve your way out of a mess. And I think that's the fundamental advantage there. The challenge is it's slow. It takes time, takes skill, it takes investment. It's easy for a lot of organizations to sort of get off that path because it's a frustrating path to be on. But I think it's a very good and very realistic way of doing things. But it does require sophistication and skill.
So the last question is for us. We are here at the XP conference. It is the 20th conference. So we have 20 years of Agile. What about the next 20 years? What is your opinion on this?
Well, I think there will be another 20 years and probably more. So the number's probably wrong, but certainly it's going to be a long future. I think some things I would like to see are a little more integrity and maybe a little more discussion of ethics. I think we've sort of lost that. I think in the gold rush of training and certification and services and various frameworks and stuff like that, there's been we've dumbed things down too much. Mm-hmm. And we have this concept of, you take 2 days of training and now you're a certified master, or take 4 days of training and now you're a program consultant or a program coach or whatever the thing is. And come on, right? In the 80s when I went to school, I had to go to school for 4 years to become a junior programmer. Now I can take a course for 2 days and become a certified master. Show some integrity, really. And so I think, and the problem is now we've got a generation of people who think Agile is this, just let's run meetings, let's run a daily stand-up, let's run a retro, and those are all great techniques, but a little more to it than that. And we need to look at the bigger picture. And I think that this is another thing that I would recommend people to do is, it should be Agile for the enterprise. It should be like business agility, whatever you want to call that. And this requires a significantly different skill set than what we see today in the vast majority of coaches and the vast majority of people who are trying to do Agile. And which is fine, room for improvement, but we really do need to look beyond these simplistic solutions that we have and really start to look at the overall complexity of organizations. And because the challenge is, our organizations are these complex adaptive systems, and it's hard, it's ugly. And there's no decent way to say it, right? And these simplistic solutions, these wonderful posters we've got, really don't get the job done. And I think at some point we need to step up and say, this is really hard, this is a challenge, and we need to be professionals, and we need to be skilled and have the knowledge, and it requires a lot of hard work. And there's no easy solutions. All these companies, they want to do a 6-month project to do an Agile transformation. No, this is a multi-year journey, which frankly will never end. And you need to become a learning organization. You need to invest in continuous improvement, or what we like to call guided continuous improvement, in order to get better. And until you appreciate that and understand that, you will never ever be competitive. These frameworks and these methods, they're great, but they have limits. And at best, you're going to hit their limits pretty quickly. You need to do better than that. And it requires hard work. And it requires time, requires investment, requires hard work. And you need to treat your people well. You need to invest in your people. You need to invest in your organization. And this requires significant leadership. And I think that so the next 20 years will be, let's wake up and start dealing with the real challenges that we face and get out of this simple solution mode.
All right. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So now you're gonna, do the raffle of your book,
Okay.
and I'd like you to press this button so we can select the winner.
Okay, and
This
the
one.
winner is...
Let's see, yes.
Dun, da, da. Dun, da, da. Drum roll, please. Probably taking more process to add Fabricio Magno.
All right.
Fabricio Magno.
Congratulations, Fabricio. All right.
Thank you, Scott.
Scott, thank you so much.
Thank you, my pleasure.
All right.
And go Mangoes.